We're here with Janet Eilber, the artistic director of the Martha Graham Company, and we'd like to talk about the wonderful upcoming season that you're going to have in March at City Center.
Actually, it's at the Joyce Theater, but there is a special event at City Center.
Okay.
We're going to be in two places at once in March. We open at the Joyce Theater with our Inner Landscape season on March 13th. On the 14th, we're having a special event at City Center that features the Russian prima ballerina Diana Vishneva and the international dance star Fang Yishu, two fabulous guest artists who will be performing classic seminal works by Martha Graham. And then we'll return to the Joyce for the rest of the week, the 15th through the 18th, with our psychological ballets. This theme of inner landscape is really focusing on those ballets where Martha Graham choreographed the life of the mind, memories and flashback and that sort of thing.
Night Journey, there was a very Jungian, in terms of Carl Jung, kind of theme throughout that work. Mm-hmm. How would you feel about that assessment?
Well, I'm not a Jungian expert by any means, and Freud certainly had his way with the Oedipus Jocasta story, which is what Night Journey is about. But it is, in my mind, the seminal masterpiece of Martha's radical innovations about the use of time on stage, because the ballet takes place in an instant. Jocasta, Oedipus's wife and mother, as the curtain goes up, you see her standing with a rope above her head as if she's about to hang herself. And the ballet takes place as if, you know, you've heard the phrase, your life flashes before your eyes. Right. And she relives the story and participates in her memories with some knowledge of this inescapable fate. It's really multi-layered. And then at the end of the ballet, she puts the rope around her neck and ends her life. So the backwards chronology, the idea that this is a memory that takes place in an instant, the layers of the Greek chorus, the beautiful women's chorus in this work that really represents Jocasta's angst, her guilt, her inner life, as this truth of her marriage to her own son is revealed to her.
I hate to use the words like incredible and
That's
wonderful.
okay, we like those words.
But the way she manipulated the Noguchi set, mm-hmm. and their collaboration, there's such a simplicity about the set, but it's so utilitarian at the same time. Mm-hmm. I
think that's where their aesthetic is so aligned, because she was stripping down movement. She was developing a physical vocabulary that was body language theatricalized, taking away decoration, taking away, you know, what was considered to be beautiful line, and getting down to the essence of movement that revealed emotion. And Noguchi was doing the same thing with his organic shapes. They're very simple, yet evocative, recognizable in sort of some deep primal way, like Graham's movement is. We really fight against the melodrama, because if you just make the shapes, the shape of her movement, the shape of the choreography, you put your body into those positions, the drama is inherent in the shape of the movement. So you don't need to add acting on top of it. The acting kind of comes out of the shape of the choreography itself.
Well, yeah, I think that's what brilliant choreography is, so it's mm-hmm. complete.
Well, yeah, but we're both making it sound too easy, because our dancers, of course, have a very deep interpretive process of that movement. Yes, it's easy to say just do the movement, but of course they have to know who the character is, and there are so many choices for them to make. Simply things like the angle of your head, you know, that's not always exactly prescribed by some written script of the choreography. There are many subtle nuances to each move that each dancer, new dancer that comes to the role will bring to it and decide for themselves.
Sea breeze.